Hello everyone. Today we're going to talk about everything you need to know about cannabis. What is marijuana? Marijuana comes from the dry flowering tops, leaves, stems, and seeds of the Cannabis sativa hemp plant. Humans have used marijuana for hundreds of years for fiber, which is hemp, seed oils, seed, medical treatment, and recreationally. How is marijuana composed? Cannabis is a complex plant with over 400 chemical entities, of which more than 60 of them are cannabinoid compounds, some of them with opposing effects. THC and CBD are the two primary cannabinoids that occur naturally in the cannabis sativa plant. What is THC? THC is the main psychoactive component of the cannabis plant. In other words, THC is the primary agent responsible for creating the high associated with recreational cannabis use. The effects of THC include relaxation, altered senses of sight, smell, and hearing, fatigue, hunger, and reduced aggression. What are some natural benefits of THC? Research studies indicate that THC may be useful in helping with many side effects of chemotherapy, which is very useful with patients with cancer, any type. Also, multiple sclerosis, HIV and AIDS, spinal injury, lessened tremors, nausea and vomiting, chronic pain, inflammation, and digestive health. 48% confirms that it is very helpful with side effects of chemotherapy. This is why this treatment is being used for these kind of treatments for many years. Now we're going to talk about the other component of cannabis. What is CBD? Cannabidiol is one of the most critical cannabinoids contained in the cannabis plant. It exists both in agricultural as well as in medical cannabis. While cannabinoids are present within several plants in nature, cannabis is the only plant known to contain CBD. CBD has the same chemical formula as THC, with the atoms in different arrangement. This slight variance causes THC to create a psychoactive effect, while CBD does not have this effect. CBD has many medical benefits. Some of them are pain, could be neuropathic, chronic, cancer related, and some others. Epilepsy, multiple sclerosis, amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, Parkinson's, inflammation, acne, dyskinesia, psoriasis, broken bones, mad cow disease, depression, bacterial infections, diabetes, rheumatoid arthritis, nausea, anxiety, ADHD, schizophrenia, substance abuse and withdrawal, heart disease, and irritable bowel syndrome. These are just some of the
Next, we have some facts about marijuana. For example, do you know there are more medical marijuana dispensers in Denver than Starbucks and liquor stores combined? And this happened because, in contrast with other drugs, marijuana don't cause addiction. You can die for overdose, and the marijuana has some medical uses. The second interesting fact is that we have some common street names around the world. For example, blunt, dab, ganja, bud, Mary Jane, pot, reefer, green, skunk, smoke, weed, hash, or loud. There are three types of weed in the world: indica, sativa, and hybrid, and each one produces a different effect on you. Indica. The origin is believed to come from Hindu Kush, region close to Afghanistan. Anyone who knows anything about marijuana knows that Kush is really strong weed. This weed is the only one that have some flavors and funny names like Purple House, Granddaddy Purple, and Northern Lights. The next type of weed is sativa. This weed gives you a lot of energy, which is why they're often used for morning or afternoon use. And this strain of marijuana is used primarily for depression. The effects of sativa are said to be uplifting and allow you to bring your creative side out. This is why it's the favorite one for artists. The last one is the hybrid. This weed is a mix between sativa and indica, and this offers the marijuana user a balance between the two so you get the best of both worlds. Actually, we have two types of marijuana because hybrid is a mix between indica and sativa. So we're going to see one of the most interesting characteristics between them. Indica. The color is dark green and mainly affects the body. Is short, has a short size, and the people use for relax or calm, and is good for use at night. In contrast, sativa is light green. It mainly affects the mind, causes you euphoric, and give you energy. So the recommendation is use this weed during the morning or afternoon. The use of marijuana, in contrast with other drugs, can have some short effects. For example, feeling high or relaxed, loose coordination, memory, judgment, blood vessels in eye span, and the eyes appear red. On the other hand, the recreational use of these plants without measure can have some consequences for the organism. The recreational use of these plants is becoming more common and in some countries is totally legal, since if it is consumed with measure and to treat any medical symptoms or just stress, the marijuana have not consequences. But the exponential use of these plants without measure can cause the following problems in the body: respiratory disease, increased attention disorders, modifies memory functions, produce variations in the two enamel and gums, and finally can cause physical lack of coordination. That was everything for today. Thanks for being here, and we'll see you in the next video.